Hey everybody, Motorpoet 59 here. Gonna talk a little bit about this gas tax holiday. What an incredible crock of crap the Biden administration is feeding the American people. Now, there are plenty of folks out there like me, probably everybody who will watch this, who realize that. But this also proves the desperation of so many American people where the price of gas is concerned, that they think this is actually going to help them. It's not. It will change nothing. I hope Congress decides to not even consider it when Biden asks for it. I can't believe how incredibly stupid this whole idea even is. Oh, we want to relieve the burden of the American gas consumer. No, you don't. This is nothing more than senseless pandering to the low information voter in advance of the upcoming midterms. It's all this is about. 90 days, that's all this is about. I did a little bit of research into this, not a whole lot, didn't take a lot because I knew it was a crock to begin with. But for 90 days, the federal, and this is the federal gas tax relief. This has nothing to do with states. And California, where I live, the taxes on gas are about $1 a gallon. You can bet that Gavin Newsom isn't interested in the least about relieving Californians of any state gas taxes. There will be no holiday from him. Right now, the federal gas tax on gasoline is 18.4 cents per gallon, and on diesel it is 24.4 cents per gallon. They had a list of the most popular vehicles that are driven in the United States and how much those vehicles would save on average. And of course, the most popular vehicle sales-wise in America is the Ford F-150 pickup, and I have one. And the one with the V6, the twin-turbo V6 Echo thingamajig, whatever it's called, is the one that they listed. And for a truck like mine, I will save over that 90 days $35. And that's if I fill the tank up every time. And right now, $35 gets me about a quarter of a tank, 35-gallon tank, about a quarter of a tank. So I ain't gonna save jack. The Toyota Camry, which one of my daughters has a Camry, $21.60 over that 90 days. This isn't gonna save anyone any money. This is ridiculous. Even if gas dropped $2 a gallon, which it's not gonna do, but even if it did, it would still be at historic highs. It would still be the most expensive it has ever been in the history of the United States. Now, the people in Europe have been paying a lot of money for gas for a long time. They sell theirs by the liter, and in many cases, their gas was darn near as much per liter as ours here in America was per gallon. But the Democrats are doing everything they can to have us catch up to what Europe's paying, and it's by design. This is smoke and mirrors. It's like I said, this is about the midterm elections. This isn't about anything else. Rational people like you and I realize that this is going to save us no money. And that's because they're not addressing the problem. They don't even want to talk about the problem. And the problem is that we're doing no domestic exploration, production. We're not doing our own thing. And we're perfectly capable of doing it. I mean, would we need to gear up some refining capacity and storage capacity to make things work? Yeah, we would. And that means that even if we went to total domestic, it would take a while for the prices to be reflected at the pump, because the Democrats have screwed things up so badly since Joe Biden took office. And screw-ups that on that scale don't go away overnight, no matter what happens. Donald Trump had us going on the right track where our energy needs were concerned, where gas and oil itself, all petroleum products, we were headed in the right direction. And the Democrats had to turn all that around. We need to get back on the domestic bandwagon. We need to stop. Did you see this? The was it Saudi Arabia that made a skit making fun of Joe Biden? And these are the people he's on his knees begging for more oil. We don't need their oil. Look at what's happened historically. Every time that this kind of thing has happened and they've started trying to hold us over a barrel, we just ramped up domestic production, and they ended up on their knees telling us, oh, wait a minute, we're going to send you all this oil. We're going to wait. But they're not doing it this time. This is all, again, part of their plan to force people into electric cars and solar, wind. This is all part of their plan. Don't be mistaken about that. If you're one of these people who doesn't already know that, don't be mistaken. That's all this is about. But I can tell you one thing. This gas tax holiday is an absolute joke being perpetrated upon the American people by the Biden administration and the people who run that administration. And that's not Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. They have nothing to do with these decisions. You can bet on that. I don't know. It's ridiculous. What do you think about this gas tax holiday? Going to save you any money? Let me know in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motorpoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. We'll see you all later.